everyone. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. My name is Ginger Pierce, and I'm a travel professional with Marvelous Mouse Travels. We are an authorized platinum earmarked Disney vacation planner agency, and we are also Universal Orlando's first ever diamond level travel agency. Thank you so much for joining me for this week's coffee chat. I really enjoy doing these coffee chats and talking to you about different travel related topics. And today we are doing something that is one of my favorite pastimes, and that is shopping. So this is a special Shop With Me episode of Coffee Chat where I have curated for you different park outfits. And I am putting in the description of the YouTube video. It's already there. And if you're watching on Facebook, then it will be in the comments after the live stream. But I'm going to give you a list of all of the shopping links where you can go in and shop for the different items that we're going to look at today. So this is going to be a ton of fun. I've put together a lot of different outfits for both Universal and Disney vacations. You could wear these on either coast. And so just super excited to get into this today and to show you what I have put together on this special Shop With Me episode of Coffee Chat. So I think that the best way to kind of start is to look at Universal Orlando. So we're going to look at some Universal inspired park outfits first. And if you know anything about the Universal parks, then you probably already know that one of the biggest draws there is the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. And so all of the outfits that I've put together for Universal are kind of Wizarding World inspired. And so the first one that we are going to look at is maybe my favorite design of the whole day in terms of the shirt and then the accessories that go along with it. But this themed t-shirt is from an Etsy shop called Savannah Bay Threads. And there is one for every house in the Wizarding World, every Hogwarts house. But I'm starting with Hufflepuff because that's my own personal house. And so, we're going to start a little close to home. But this In My Wizard Era shirt is probably my favorite design on Savannah Bay Threads. I absolutely love it. You can look at the detail of it. There's a wand in the upper right-hand corner. There's the In My Wizard Era font. There's a wizard's hat. And then around the D on the right-hand side is the house scarf, which you probably recognize from the movies. So like I mentioned, there is a themed, one of these for every house. But for Hufflepuff, I paired this t-shirt with just a simple pair of jean shorts, which probably everybody has in their closet already at home, with some wand earrings. Now that's actually a set of 3 earrings that I found on Amazon. The other 2 designs, one of them I've used in one of the other style boards, but it's the Deathly Hallows logo and then just like the general Harry Potter logo along with the wand. So for that price, you're getting all 3 earrings. I also love the Hogwarts Loungefly that you can see on the right-hand side. It's got the Hogwarts the Hufflepuff mascot and logo. I've paired it with a cute little pair of yellow sneakers and then some stackable Hufflepuff inspired bracelets. So I'm a little bit obsessed with that t-shirt design. I really do love it. And you'll see it kind of repeated in some of the other park outfits too. There's a couple in my princess eras and in my galactic eras that are coming up for the Disney parks. But we can't leave our Slytherin friends out. A lot of these elements are the same as the Hufflepuff option. I have just switched out, obviously, the shoes and the Loungefly to match with Slytherin green. For the earrings here, we've got the Slytherin house crest and then a different set of stackable Slytherin bracelets, which also has that crest show up again. And again, links for all of these items are down in the description. If you're watching on YouTube, they're already linked there. If you're watching on Facebook, they'll be linked in the comments after the live stream has finished. Here is our Ravenclaw version. Now in the movies, Ravenclaw is silver and blue. In the books, it's described as bronze and blue. So I've tried to give you a little bit of both in this outfit. Some of the accessories have that silver. The design from Savannah Bay Threads on the shirt here has obviously the bronze. And then we've paired that with the Loungefly that has the Ravenclaw house motto and also the mascot, and then a cute little pair of blue sneakers. And then for all of our Gryffindors out here, my daughter is a Gryffindor, so this is the one that she wants to order. You've got the Gryffindor shirt design with their maroon and gold, some stackable bracelets, some maroon sneakers, the standard Harry Potter logo earrings. Now, again, that is a set of 3 that you get. You get the wand, this logo, and then you also get the Deathly Hallows logo in that earring set, and then paired that with a cute little loungefly that is Gryffindor themed as well. So I love that design. That in my Wizard era, like I said, is probably my favorite shirt that I have seen in a while for park wear, just because of, you know, it's right on trend with the in my era things that you're seeing everywhere right now. But if that's maybe not your cup of tea, let's say you want to pay homage to your house, but you also want to pay homage to Quidditch. Maybe you love the wizarding sport of Quidditch. These cute little I'm a Keeper shirts are some of my favorites as well. Now, the accessories are not going to change here for every house design. With this one, you're going to see the golden snitch, you're going to see earrings, you're going to see the Quidditch themed loungefly, and then you're going to see a Quidditch themed bracelet. So it's just the shirt and the color of the shoes that would switch out for these. And I actually think I forgot to upload the Hufflepuff design, but you can see it over on Savannah Bay Threads. But here's the Slytherin version, here's the Ravenclaw version, and then of course we started with that Gryffindor version. So if maybe you don't really want to, you don't know your Hogwarts house, and so you're not really sure which color you would need to order in those other shirts, don't worry, I got you. We have this adorable little Hedwig inspired ensemble as well. From Savannah Bay Threads, there is the Snowy Owl Delivery Service t-shirt, which if you are familiar with the books and the movies, you know that they get their mail through owls. And so this Snowy Owl is homage to Harry's personal owl, Hedwig, and has that cute little letter design in her mouth. And then there is a Hedwig loungefly. There's some owl earrings and then an owl bracelet paired with a cute pair of black sneakers. So I really like this one too. It's a little bit more, I guess, crowd pleasing than maybe the house designs are. Because like I said, if you don't know your Hogwarts house, or if maybe you want everybody to match, be in like the same shirt, then this would be a really great option for you, because it doesn't tie itself to any particular house. It's just kind of Harry Potter inspired in general. And speaking of Harry Potter inspired in general, this cute little Hogwarts inspired ensemble is also something that I love the way it turned out. So Still Waiting on My Letter is a reference obviously to the Hogwarts letter. And then you've got the lightning bolt, scar logo there in the middle. And that is paired with a Hogwarts loungefly and with the Hogwarts crest earrings, and then just kind of a general Harry Potter charm bracelet. So either one of these designs, this one or this one, can work for any Harry Potter fan, even if you don't necessarily want to show off any particular house. So those are just some of the Universal inspired designs or style boards that I've put together for you. So let's move down the road in Orlando, or a little bit further down the road if you're looking on the West Coast, to the Disney parks. And I have put together a ton of different style boards for Disney. And we're going to start with one of my personal favorite Disney movies, and what a lot of people think is one of the best live action movies that Walt Disney ever made. And this was Mary Poppins inspired design. And so you can see here we've got Mary's Spoonful of Sugar Bake Shop, established 1964, because that is the year that the movie came out. That's paired with this adorable Mary Poppins inspired pair of ears, just a simple red crossbody bag that you could wear with anything, couple of cute, or a pair of cute red shoes, and then there is a Mary Poppins inspired earrings where she's kind of hanging from her little umbrella, and then Mary Poppins inspired charm bracelet that has, of course, her umbrella, her hat, her purse, and Let's Go Fly a Kite. So I love this one. And again, this doesn't necessarily scream Disney. So you could wear this shirt when you're not in the parks and feel like only people that are Disney people are going to get it, that are going to be like, oh yeah, Mary's Spoonful of Sugar Bake Shop. So that's totally something that you could wear and not feel weird about it when you're not in the parks. Of course, if you're anything like me, I wear Disney and Universal stuff going in throughout my daily life and don't mind at all. But let's look at another one. This design is also one of my favorites. This is the C. Robbins Fine English Honey t-shirt from Savannah Bay Threads. And it is just, again, a subtle nod to the 100 Acre Wood, to Winnie the Pooh. You could totally wear this design when you're not in the parks and not feel weird about it. But because it's a reference to honey, I have kind of put the accessories together to pay homage to this idea of honey. So we've got the cute little honeycomb ears. We've got a honeybee crossbody bag. We've got a pair of yellow shoes, the Pooh honey pot earrings, and then some stack bracelets that say "Be kind." So I really, really love the way that this one turned out, and I think that is adorable. So all of these t-shirts are really good quality designs. I own several of these shirts. They wash really well. They fit really well. They're incredibly soft and comfortable. So if you're concerned about like the quality of the shirts, don't be. They're awesome, and I love mine and wear them a lot. But let's look at a little bit more. I get not a deep cut reference, but this is something that I put together to pay homage to the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise, because the Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind ride is my favorite ride at Disney World. And so if you're familiar with that movie franchise, you know that the Awesome Mix is a huge part of it. And so I love this Awesome Mix t-shirt. It says Awesome Mix Vibes. And because it has kind of like a rose gold color palette, I paired it with some rose gold accessories. So we've got these cute little rose gold ears, rose gold crossbody, kind of a blush pink pair of sneakers, a rose gold leather bracelet, and then these adorable Awesome Mix Volume 1 ears, or not ears, earrings that I found on Amazon, actually. So I love the way that this one turned out. And if you're like me and you are a Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind fan, this would be an awesome Epcot Park Day outfit for you. In fact, I told my husband, I was like, I think I'm going to order many of these things. And again, if you're joining me late and you haven't already heard this, the shopping links for all of these items, if you're watching on YouTube, are already linked down on the description for you. If you're watching on Facebook, they're going to be in the comments after the live stream has ended. So we're going to move in now to our princess inspired designs. And I'm going back to that In My Era design that I was so crazy about with the In My Wizard Era shirts that we started off with. So these are In My Princess Era shirts, and there is one that is themed to several Disney princesses. And so I'm going to show you kind of each princess's ensemble. So this first one here is a Belle inspired design. This is In My Princess Era. You can see she has a little stack of books there. The Enchanted Rose is there. And I have paired that with yellow shoes, some Enchanted Rose earrings, and also a bracelet that says A Tale as Old as Time. And then there is also a cute little book inspired crossbody bag. If you know anything about Belle, you know she loves to read. And then you also have this beautiful pair of Belle ears. I love those ears, and I just found them on Amazon. They are not super expensive, but they're so, so pretty. So I love those ears. This next one is a Tiana inspired design. And you can see her color palette there. I love kind of the nature inspired elements that are part of her collection. So you can see, she's kind of peeking out over the top of that Loungefly bag, but there's also some reference to like her leaf inspired crown in the ears. And then she's got some leaf earrings and then a charm bracelet with obviously a frog and some music notes in her crown. So I really, really love how this one turned out for Princess Tiana. There's also a Cinderella design that I'm not showing on the actual video, but there are a couple more designs in those shopping links that if you want like a Cinderella inspired board, you can look at that one and look at the different products that would be part of that. Or if you wanted, some other designs, because for the sake of time, I'm obviously not showing you every option that's available, but I did put a couple of extras in the shopping links list. This is a Rapunzel inspired design. And so you can see obviously her color palette, her lantern, Her shoes are yellow like her long, beautiful hair. And then there's a cute Rapunzel loungefly, her sunburst ears, her sunburst earrings, and then a sunburst bracelet as well. So I'm happy with how the accessories kind of complement that one too. We have my favorite princess next. This is Princess Ariel. You can see her shell and her dingle hopper are part of the t-shirt design. And then that is paired with a pair of ears. I actually own these ears and they're incredibly soft and comfortable. I love them. And this lounge fly is one of my favorite lounge flies I've ever seen in any design. And so this lounge fly bag, it's kind of hard to see in this picture, but there are very subtle purple shells all through it. And so that is really carried through this whole style board that you see here, because it's in the ears, it's on the shirt, it's also in the earrings. There's a cute little pair of purple shell earrings. And then I've paired that with a Little Mermaid inspired charm bracelet that also has that purple shell on it. So I'm happy with this one. This is another one I told my husband, I was like, I think I'm going to have to order this particular one for myself too. Next is Princess Jasmine. I really love her ears as well. These Jasmine inspired mini ears are absolutely gorgeous. Paired with the lamp design on the t-shirt and with the lamp design in the bracelet, and then kind of that beautiful scallop design on those earrings, which you see repeated again on the Jasmine loungefly. I just love this one. And Jasmine has always been one of my favorite princesses. So I really love the idea of kind of, showing her off in the parks. How cute would it be to wear this if you're going to 1900 Park Fair, where you get to meet Aladdin, to kind of dress as Jasmine? That would be a really cute photo opportunity. And then the last princess that we're going to look at here is the Snow White inspired style board. In my princess era, of course, Snow White is paired with an apple. And then I love these ears as well. I think they're so adorable. I love how they match with the Snow White loungefly. I love the cute little charm bracelet with all the characters on it. And then I also love, this is actually a 3-piece set. It's some apple earrings and then an apple necklace as well. So again, Snow White is another princess who, even though she's the first one, I feel like she doesn't get a lot of love in the parks. I mean, she's at, some character meets and stuff like that. But there's not a ton of Snow White merch out there. And so I really love that you have this option where you can kind of, if she's your favorite, you can kind of show her off. And then last but not least, of course, we can't leave our Star Wars friends out of this. I'm a huge Star Wars fan myself. And so in my galactic era, there is also, this is the Empire inspired design, but there is also a Rebel inspired design in the links that I have shared already on YouTube and that I'll share in the comments on Facebook after we're done going live. But the Rebel design kind of has more earth tones, which is definitely more in line with how they dressed in the movies. And obviously the Empire design is red and black, because that's basically all you're allowed to wear if you're in the Empire or the First Order. But I love this in my galactic era design because it has the lightsabers kind of crossed in battle. It's paired with a pair of red lightsaber earrings. This loungefly is awesome because it has kind of the different generations of, Sith leaders or bad guy leaders. I don't know that Kylo Ren is necessarily a Sith, but definitely the Emperor and Darth Vader were, and then you have Kylo Ren kind of down there at the bottom. And then that's paired with a really cute stormtrooper kind of charm bangle bracelet. So I love this design, but I think of the Star Wars designs, this one is actually my favorite. This is so cute. This is a Darth Vader inspired look. And if you look at the little icon, it's Darth Vader holding balloons, which I think is just the cutest thing ever. It reminds me of a commercial that Disney had out several years ago where Darth Vader and the stormtroopers were riding the different rides at Disney, like they were riding Dumbo and all kinds of little things. So to see Darth Vader holding some balloons, I think is adorable. And I love this design because it's just simple white on a black t-shirt. And then it's paired with black shoes. I love that bracelet. It's just kind of like a leather inspired look. It's all black with just his iconic mask on it. And then the loungefly is obviously inspired by his suit. So lots of different options for you. Again, if you joined us late and you haven't already heard me say this, I have put the links to all of the different outfits that I showed you this morning down in the description on the YouTube video. And I'm going to pop them in the comments on Facebook as soon as we're no longer live. But thanks so much for joining and watching with me today. I hope you enjoyed this special episode of a Shop with Me coffee chat. I know I did. I had a lot of fun putting these outfits together and then had a lot of fun showing them to all of you this morning. So again, thank you so much for spending some of your time with me. And I hope that you will have a wonderful day. And I will see you guys again for another coffee chat really soon.